Mr. English, you obviously made a 911 call that night because you saw somebody on your property, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember, I think in the 911 call you said you sent the clip to Officer Powers?
I did what?
You said you sent the clip to Officer
Yes.
Powers? You
Yes.
remember doing that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put on the screen State's Exhibit 123 and tell me if you recognize what it is, okay, sir? In 123, there are going to be two clips, A and B. I'm going to put A on the screen for you now, okay, sir?
All right.
Do you recognize 123A?
Yes.
Okay. And what is this a clip of?
There's a clip of a gentleman walking around in my garage.
And that seems to be the correct copy of
Yes.
that clip. At this time, State moves to place 123A into evidence.
No objection.
No objection.
No objection. Mr. English, I'm going to play 123A, okay?
Okay.
And Mr. English, I'm going to point to a few things on the screen. Can you tell me what they are?
There's a lot of plywood and
All right, there's a lag on this. I'll do it slower. Okay, what is this a picture of?
a piece of plywood.
And I'm going to put my mouse up the left-hand corner of 123A. What is this right here in the corner?
That's my small boat.
On prior calls, you had mentioned things being taken out of a boat. Is this the boat that you were
No.
talking about? Okay, so this is not the boat.
No.
Mr. English, I'm going to put on the screen 123B. And is 123B, do you recognize what this is?
Yes.
And what is it, sir?
Looks like the gentleman approaching the back of the boat.
And is this a clip from your surveillance camera in your house?
Yes.
In the construction site?
Yes.
Okay. Does it seem to be an accurate copy of it?
Yes.
Judge, at this time, State moves to place 123B into evidence.
I'm sorry, no objection.
No objection.
No objection.
Mr. English, I'm going to play 123B. Mr. English, were you able to see more of what happened that night with this person on this clip, more than what's captured in those few seconds?
No.
Okay, so this is what you saw on your screen, or on your, well, let me ask you this. You remember seeing this clip?
Do what now?
You remember seeing this
Yes,
clip?
yes,
And
yes.
how did you see it? I think in the 911 call, you said you were on the road,
Possibly.
okay? How would you have seen this clip?
On my phone.
On your phone? Okay. Do you remember anything being taken from your house that night of this clip?
No.
Did you ever see this gentleman with anything in his hands?
No.
Okay. Or on his person?
No.
In the 911 clip that we had played, you said that it looks like he was up to no good. Do you remember why you said that?
No.
And in that same clip, you said that he was on about 3 different people's cameras. Do you remember how you got that information?
I don't remember making that accusation. I'm sorry.
the course of your time down at Satilla Shores, do you ever remember looking at any other neighbors' surveillance cameras?
Repeat the question, please.
During your time at Satilla Shores, that you own the property, do you ever remember looking at other neighbors' surveillance cameras?
You talking about footage?
Footage, yes.
No, no. Well, there's one instance, the first house coming in on the right, the best I remember, if I didn't dream it, it showed that he was supposedly had some guns stolen out of the truck, and it showed some individuals parking across the road, coming over, but they had hoodies on maybe, and supposedly stealing something out of his truck. That's the only footage I saw. And I don't remember where I saw the footage at. I don't know, I don't know how that happened.
Okay. You said they'd come in a car?
I think it was a car.
And on this night, did this person ever cause any damage to your property or disturb anything
No,
that you have seen? And you never spoke to this person that night, right?
no,
Did you ever tell this person anything about whether he can come and go on your property?
no.
Do you know if the police ever found him that night?
I don't think they did.
Mr. English, I'm going to put on the screen let me ask you this. Do you ever remember making any additional 911 calls?
No,
If I played an additional call, do you think it would refresh your recollection?
probably.
I'm going to put on the screen State's Exhibit 159. I want you to listen to it and tell me if it refreshes your recollection.
Communications operator 915.
Yes, ma'am. This is Larry English from 220 Satilla Drive.
Yes, sir.
A week or two ago, I had some trespassers over the property in the middle of the night on my cameras, and I talked to Officer Rash and some different officers, but I can't remember the one that was on duty that night.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like a car that might have been involved.
Is that your voice, sir?
Yes,
Okay. And do you remember what this call was about?
yes.
Okay, what was it about?
Was down after the instance when the white male and female was in the house, and I left my property to go to Brunswick, and I saw a car parked down close to the bridge, and it stayed there. It was still there when I came back from Brunswick, and it was kind of a rainy, overcast day. You know, I was kind of suspicious of who it might be, thinking maybe it was the couple that had went in the house, and maybe they were staying under the bridge, because there was rumor that someone had been staying under the bridge.
Does that seem to be an accurate copy of the 911 call you made pertaining to that incident? Judge, at this time, state witness attender states 159 as evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
No objection.
No objection.
Mr. Junior, time of play states 159.
Whenever they come on the property, when they be parked over here at the bridge, Fancy Bluff Bridge,
Yes, sir.
and I was wondering if there's a deputy that might could come over and check it out.
One moment. You said a Fancy Bluff Bridge?
Yes, it's right here off of, at Cecil Shores, off Cecil Drive. It's, you actually come on, Cecil Drive, and then go down beside the highway. I guess that's Highway 17 that goes toward the port, the car dock. Go down beside it to right there where the bridge is at, where they put a car, the vehicles at. They've been, the neighbors said they think that some people, might be somebody living under the bridge.
Okay, so that, you said the Fancy Bluff Bridge, correct? Is that before, it's right after that light right there by the Port Authority?
It's on the side toward the truck stop, toward the interstate. It's on that side. It's not on the Port Authority side.
Okay, is that after you pass Love, the overpass right there?
That's where,
Is it past, is it Love? Is it past Love?
yes, you come by Love's, the truck stops. You come by Love's, and before you go over the first little bridge, you turn to the right, Cecil Shores, and then there's a little grass area that you can drive down beside the highway to get down to where vehicles park.
Okay, give me some intersection streets. I'm sorry, because I'm trying to figure out where that could be. So you said it's by Cecil Shores.
Yes, it's on, they'll come to Cecil Shores and turn in to Cecil Shores, to be able to go down that little, access down beside the highway to get to the bridge, up under the bridge where the vehicle's at.
And where you live, sir?
At 220 Cecil Drive, in Cecil Shores subdivision.
Okay. You say turn to Cecil.
Mm-hmm.
You.
And when they turn in, they'll be look, when they turn in to Cecil Shores, they just need to look for that way for Fancy Bluff Bridge, and they'll be down beside the big power line. They'll see the vehicle down at the end. Right at the time, when they turn in, right at the sign, Cecil Shores, they can look down. I guess they can look at east, down beside the power line, and they'll see it down there, right, kind of where you walk up on the bridge.
And what you say up to a Fancy Bluff Bridge?
Yes, ma'am.
And what color is the car?
It looks to be a real dark blue, like indigo, almost black blue.
And someone broke in your, or was on your property and they had it was in this car?
Well, I had some stuff stolen out of an offshore boat that I had up under the garage. We're building a house, we're in the middle of building a house, and I had the boat stored up under the garage. And I had a bunch of stuff stolen out of the boat. And then, weeks or so later, my camera was stored up at the time they stole it. But I got it fixed, and now, a week or so later, they showed up on the camera about 10:15 one night, taking a tool bag like they was going back in there to steal some more stuff.
Yes, sir.
I sent a video to Officer Rash, and I sent a video to one of the other deputies that was on call, other people.
Yes, sir. Can I have your name?
Larry English. Have you got my number there on your ID?
Can you give me a verify for me, please?
912-2-Way-9905.
Yes, sir.
And if the officer needs to give me a call, just tell me, give me a call. I was fixing, I live in Douglas, and I come down here to check on some stuff. And I know there's a vehicle down there, so I rode down beside the highway and glanced at it, and it looked real close to what was in the video, a little bit of a video I had that night of the vehicle that they were driving.
Are you leaving right now? You already left her?
I was fixing to leave, but I mean, I can hang around if I need to, if the deputy needs to talk to me. But I can send him a video, I can send him video clips too, also, if he needs to see what the people look like.
Did you see anybody when you were down there within the car?
I didn't go all the way down there, I'm at the stop sign right now, just kind of look at it, I didn't do it, kind of confrontation or anything like that.
Yes, sir.
I just kind of looked at it when I went over the bridge, I rode for the start off and looked at it, and I could see it from the side, and it looked real close to what they described, and with the neighbor said, they thought somebody was living under the bridge, I thought it might be, an exit.
I'm putting in police officers to come and see what's going on.
Okay, I sure do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Mr. English, do you know if there were figuring out who those people were?
Yes, there was somebody fishing under the bridge.
Mr. English, was there any times where maybe you saw something on your surveillance camera where you didn't call 911 at all?
They could have been, I don't recall.
Do you remember sometimes, or do you remember ever calling maybe neighbors or the police directly rather than 911?
I probably called Officer Ash's phone directly after he had gave it to me when it first started, when he first went over there the first time.
Okay. And what about any neighbors?
I don't know, I think I might have called Mr. Kenny Wade one of the nights that somebody was seen over there, and maybe he told me that his girlfriend and her sister was there by themselves, but that's about all I can remember about that.
Okay. I'm going to put on for the screen for you Stacy Exhibit 124. And there's 124, there's three clips, okay, A, B, and C. For the record, I'm going to put up 124A, and I want you to tell me if you can recognize what it is.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. What do you remember this to be?
Just the colored gentleman walking in the living room.
Okay? And do you remember if you called 911 that night?
I don't remember.
Don't remember? Does this seem to be an accurate copy?
Do what now?
Does this seem to be an accurate copy of the clip from your surveillance
Yes,
camera?
yes.
time, state move to attend the 124A. Any evidence?
No objection.
No objection.
No objection. Good.
I'm going to play for the record 124A. Mr. English, this room is visible to the cameras. At nighttime, is this room visible to anybody? Or is it, what's the lighting like in your house, in this construction site at night?
There's no line.
So these cameras, do they pick up other sources of maybe small light and you can still see the camera footage?
If the camera's triggered from inside the house, you may see a car go by. Other than that, you won't see anything.
I'm going to put my mouse on the middle of the screen. What am I circling? This is stage 124A.
It's a compound ladder saw,
And what is this long thing sitting on?
cut board.
You said a cut board?
Yeah, that the saw sets on.
And the wood, or these pieces of wood that I'm showing with my mouse,
Mm-hmm.
what is this?
That's the walls.
They're not finished walls, or are they finished walls?
No, they're not finished.
Was this saw ever taken in any of, at any time?
No.
During construction? Was anything ever taken from that structure itself, the construction site itself?
Not that I know of.
Mr. English, I'm going to put on the screen 124B. I want you to tell me if you recognize this clip.
Yes.
Okay. And what are we looking at in 124B?
Looks like the gentleman walking out of the garage.
Does this seem to be the same night, a connected clip of that same night?
I don't remember.
Does this seem to be a true and accurate or a good copy of the
Yes.
surveillance clip? Your Honor, this time state moves to put in State's Exhibit 124B.
Objection.
No objection.
No objection.
Mr. English, on this left side of 124B, with my mouse is pointing, it's like a dark, long space. What is that?
That's the RV boat garage.
An RV boat garage?
Yes.
Okay, and near the bottom of the screen, what are we looking at here?
That's a skid steer forklift.
A skid steer forklift?
Yes.
And what is this room here to the right?
That's the double garage where you park cars.
Do either of these garage areas have doors on them
No.
at this point?
No.
Is this part enclosed in any way from front to back?
The back of the house has plywood on the walls.
Does the back of the house have any doors at this time?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Mr. English, I'm going to put up 124C. I want you to tell me if you recognize this.
Yes.
And what are we looking at in 124C?
gentleman leaving the house and jogging down the street.
And is this the front of your house?
Where your arrow's at?
Where the arrow is at, is this the, what is
Yes,
this?
that's in front of the garages,
And that's the front of the garages?
between the street and the garages.
And you got a true and accurate clip
Yes,
from your house?
yes.
You know, this time state moves to place 124C in evidence.
No objection.
No objection.
No objection. The record on the play 124C. Mr. English, it looks like something maybe.
Objection, Your Honor, reading.
Mr. English, do you know what the weather is during the time of this clip?
No,
Can you see something dripping down from the video?
yes, it looks like something moisture dripping off the end of the house.
When did moisture generally drip off of your house?
Repeat the question, please.
Objection. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the relevance, and I'm not sure if you can identify what happened on this particular day, otherwise it's speculation.
We would call that question.